Contradiction? I don't know. But something you don't find very much of in El Oro. What do you think it is? Today, I'm going to take you with me to a place like no other. An old town that was founded in the 18th century. El Oro de Hidalgo is located on the borders of the Estado de Mexico with Michoacán, at the foot of beautiful mountains that adorn the entire environment. The radiance of this magic town will captivate you. You will be enchanted by its architecture and squares that bring back to life its ancient mining splendor. Its main buildings reflect the European styles of the time, such as the Juárez Theater and the Palacio Municipal, which shine for their exquisite decoration in Art Nouveau and neoclassical styles. Its picturesque train station, inaugurated in 1889, and the Mining Museum, whose machinery and photographic memory of this town in its years of splendor is still preserved. In addition, its surroundings, covered by lush pine and cedar forests, offer ideal places for recreation, such as the Brockman Dam and the Monarch Butterfly Sanctuary. Proud of its mining charm and invaluable architectural heritage, it also invites you to go back in time and visit the San Juan Sinkhole and the Tiro Norte, vestiges of colonial splendor, which will be an authentic experience in the past. El Oro de Hidalgo, Estado de Mexico, is a magic town that represents one of the ancient mining glories of Mexico. And although its mining splendor was exhausted a long time ago, it still shines as a tourist and cultural jewel of great value. It has monumental buildings with European touches that captivate the attention of everyone who dares to walk its cobblestone streets with picturesque surroundings. The Vagón Express Minero, despite being just one of the many restaurants and places to delight the taste buds here in El Oro, is indeed the most striking. Obviously, the presentation immediately catches your eye. But make no mistake, it is no tourist trap. That is, the place has a unique splendor, but the dishes, apart from being delicious, are very moderately priced. You definitely can't miss this charming restaurant when you come, as well as the other local delicacies. For example, carnitas, red and green mole with turkey, barbacoa. And as for desserts, we will in no way fall short. We have different options: guava rolls, dulce de leche, and although it sounds strange, cola de macho or macho tail, a sweet out of this world. The Municipal Palace was built in the 20th century on the vestiges of the first Municipal Palace, made of wood, and was located in the same space as the current building, behind the high-security penitentiary. Strange fact, the Municipal Palace, the prison, and a school coexist here, together, the three of them. The new Municipal Palace began its operations in 1910. Thanks to its beautiful architecture and the art that adorns its walls, this site is a historical monument recognized by the National Institute of Anthropology and History. During the Porfiriato, the rich and aristocrats sought to indulge in everything, absolutely everything. This included French-style buildings such as French neoclassical and Art Nouveau. These are clearly evident in El Palacio Municipal, whose pointed towers remind us of the glory days of these influences. In its porch, there is a mural titled The Mining Genesis, which is responsible for showing the life of the inhabitants at the beginning of the 20th century. The mural was commissioned in 1979 to Manuel de Rugama, originally from Orizaba, Veracruz. Inside the hall of the Cabildos, you can see the original ornamentation that is quite well preserved. This section provides an impressive flavor of antiquity. The moment you enter, you can see it, feel it, and even smell it. The Juárez Theater is a neoclassical style with a pink quarry facade. It was built with the purpose of promoting art and culture among the society of El Oro. Inaugurated on February 5, 1907. Its stage has been both a witness and an accomplice to the presentation of artists of the caliber of Enrico Caruso, La Tetrasini, Maria Conesa, Esperanza Iris, Virginia Fabregas, and Sonia Melio, among others. This old enclosure has neoclassical and Art Nouveau elements, although inside you will also find a Moorish decoration with golden plant motifs that highlight the Art Nouveau style. Musical works and performances are held in this venue, as well as presentations by symphony orchestras, dance groups from different countries, and renowned theater works. It has also been used as a location for soap operas, television programs, musicals, and sessions of the local legislature. On the guided tour, you will learn about the darkest side of this impressive site. It turns out that not just anyone could come in here. Only the elite of that time, and even they were separated by social levels. In pre-Hispanic times, El Oro was inhabited by the Mazahuas, who, upon being conquered in 1474 by Axayacatl, were forced to pay tribute with corn, beans, and cloth. With the Spanish invasion, the region's gold and silver veins were discovered, which soon attracted the Jesuits and some miners who bought land to exploit them. Obviously, it was an extremely attractive offer that not even the Jesuits could pass up. The Jardín Madero has an emblematic kiosk and a pleasant atmosphere to relax and enjoy the harmony of the town. The magnificent Madero Garden is as peaceful as it is imposing. Here you can enjoy in the middle of a dense grove on its comfortable and charming benches. You can observe the life of this fascinating town go by, and even more, the captivating kiosk that reflects the life and harmony that distinguish this wonderful magic town. By decree on October 13, 1902, the population received the category of city and the name of El Oro de Hidalgo. It was named Magic Town since November 23, 2011. There is an abundant artisanal talent in the municipality of El Oro, and it is clearly shown by its production of crafts of different types. However, its outstanding development was evidently thanks to mining. In its time of mining splendor, the train station warehouse was located here. Now we find the craft center, a place where the crafts produced in the municipality are concentrated and where you can find the most popular of this place in terms of crafts. The Brockman Dam and Victoria Dam were originally created to supply water to the mines. The Brockman Dam is an artificial lake that simulates an immense mirror surrounded by pine trees, cedars, fir trees, trails immersed in abundant nature and wildlife, and some beautiful farms that have been built here. There are places where you can camp, eat outdoors, hike, sport trout fishing, and boat rides. There are also cabins and bungalows that are excellent for spending an unforgettable night, or two, or three. The dam dates back to 1905 and is a must while here in El Oro. Right here you will find a number of craft stalls. And if you feel that the unmistakable voice of adventure is calling you, you should navigate the dam in a pedal boat or a rowboat until you reach the neighboring Victoria Dam. And of course, if you're an adventurer on foot, hiking around its surroundings will be your thing. Around El Oro, there is a site that is also considered one of the monarch butterfly sanctuaries, San José del Rincón. Here, the monarch come to rest after the long journey from the north of the United States and Canada. So you have a great opportunity to see this natural spectacle from November to March. Once its great potential for gold extraction was discovered, in the 18th century, this town began to develop at an impressive pace. As a result of this, several international mining companies settled here, especially English ones, since they saw a golden opportunity like no other, which is why we now see such European influence, especially in the architecture. The mining history of this town is documented in the El Oro Mining Museum through various photographs and documents about mining that attest to everything that happened here in all those years. All these resources show the impact of this activity on the development of the region, the preservation of machinery and extraction equipment. Some other attractions of the site are the temporary painting exhibition room and the mine shaft, as well as some places to rest and enjoy the nature that surrounds it. The main mines at that time were La Esperanza, La Providencia, La Descubridora, and Dos Estrellas, these being the most active in their boom times. You will also see an exhibition of samples of minerals obtained in the mines of the region, from which one of the purest golds in the world was extracted. As it turns out, due to their fine gold, these mines were considered the second richest in the world, barely surpassed by those of Transvaal in Africa. Today's railway museum used to be a railway station. There are photographs and tools that were used in the railroad station, such as typewriters, ticket holders, manual adder, air vapor manometer, track nails, spittoon, and foliator. The crafts that predominate in the municipality are metalwork, work that is clearly seen in various traditional kitchen utensils,
Los están aislados. 3 días. 75 centavos. La vino silvestre. Adelante. 4 días. 2 pesos.
With regard to gastronomy, the municipality produces one of the most emblematic drinks in this region, chiva, which is made with 21 herbs, including mint, chamomile, lemon balm, pesto, maro, huasia, and prodigiosa. These herbs are previously dried in the sun on mats so that they don't lose their properties. Also, seasonal fruit, liquors, and preserves are made, such as jams and pickled chilies. And my personal favorite, the artisanal bakery. Here they make bread in a wood-fired oven, which until now has been the most delicious bread I have tasted in my almost 60 years of life. And how can we not take into account the textile wonder, the embroidery through the production of quexquemetls, tablecloths, and many other textile crafts. The carnival is the most characteristic festival of this region and is celebrated in February or March with a parade, costumes, charreadas, horse races, and other popular events. This enormous wooden structure called El Tiro Norte is about 25 meters high and was used by miners to extract the stone that contained the mineral from inside the mine. This structure, as it is unique in the country. This is because it is the only one of its kind, made of wood, that is still standing. Because of the constant floods, they decided to close it down almost 90 years ago. Once you go up to the top, to its highest platform, there is a device through which you can see further into the distance. However, at this time it was out of service. This structure was actually a system of pulleys that were used in mining times to raise and lower the materials and tools used during gold extraction. Workers extracted the stone that contained the coveted minerals. This space has a large open-air theater, some spaces where you can relax, and of course a transparent floor to appreciate the depth, which is 493 meters deep, divided into 8 levels. Very interesting, right? In the next video, you will be visiting a site with 10 waterfalls. Subscribe right now so you don't miss it. God bless.